Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Giants.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gauden. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers are 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best...
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. It'll be Nathan Peterman leading them out, the 6'2 quarterback out of Pittsburgh.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. From the 31, Peterman, and this will be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll make a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, man, come on. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
He's out of bounds.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. And this is going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
So now here are the Giants backed up to start their first drive. And they'll be led out by the all-time leader in terms of passing yards in NFL history, their 41-year-old quarterback, Drew Brees.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4, Brees. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Giants.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
The 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
On the carry. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Down at the 26. It's a gain of 6. And the Giants first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Breeze. Catch made. It's Moreau. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Giants first down.
Breeze now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
now Breeze on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Breeze. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Breeze pass. Complete to...
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for Christian McCaffrey. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Play action. It's Peterman. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Running the jet sweep with Jones. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Brings up second and 3.
Looking to throw again on second down. Peterman throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jake Butt, the tight end, his intended receiver. And it's third and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The man they call Snacks, Damon Harrison, able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Hey, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On second and 9, Breeze. He's got Herndon, his tight end.
Breeze.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Shotgun now for Breeze. And able to find John Brown.
Breeze.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 22 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Ready?
On play action, it's Breeze. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Throwing again on second down. Breeze. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Breeze to throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
22-yard line.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Bengals.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Andrews.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
He doesn't get many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number's going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking that a lot of times their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down, New York.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
False start, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. McCaffrey following the penalty. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On the carry.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
It's a gain of
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Throw complete to Herndon. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
complete.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
On the carry.
Christian McCaffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
They run with Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
On 2nd and 15 now. Peterman. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Peterman. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Complete to number 4.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Darian Stewart. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
from the 16. Breeze. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze hooking up over the middle with Herndon.
Breeze pass. Complete to
a couple of 1st downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Breeze. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
And 1.
One of the selling points of the in route is against the quarterback, a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Breeze pass.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
New York.
Chris Herndon. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
On the return, it's Taylor.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Peterman. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Peterman.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
At their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Peterman. And an incomplete pass.
To the sideline.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. In our game, it was the right arm of Drew Brees that led the way in the first half. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. 2nd half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
For 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier. Eddie Jackson brought him down. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze.
Quick slant to Brown.
Breeze.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
A gain of 18 on
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
And goal at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now is Breeze. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Breeze pass.
Chris Herndon with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Koo now for the point after.
For the point after.
And it is now 21-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken in the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. From the gun, it's Peterman. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
At the 30.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. And he'll find Moreau here. That one goes for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the
So
play.
1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll run with McCaffrey, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brees. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
8 yards to go.
Brees now to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down.
Here's Brees. He'll get this one to Galladay. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
3-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brees. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
And less than a yard.
Now Breeze again. And able to find John Brown.
Breeze pass.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
First down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Complete.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5. Brings
2nd and 5 from the 8.
at the 8-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he has now gotten into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're a little Ralph Waldo Emerson. Is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Coup for the extra point.
For the point after.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Carried by the fullback.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and 12.
On 3rd down, Peterman. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards and a giant first down.
First down.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
This is McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, it's Breeze. Man open left side is Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, New York.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
On the carry.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, you're trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
First and goal.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
22, Christian McCaffrey.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. On the return, it's Taylor. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
23-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
An 8-yard gain.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up, they're going to feel awesome awesome going to the bench after that big play.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. What a game it's been for this offense and 41-year-old Drew Brees. Hey, if they get points here, they can finally surpass his age on the scoreboard. Sorry, Drew. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Giants.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there.
On the carry.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
2nd down and goal. Brees to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A
big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal. At the
shotgun now for Brees. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Complete to John Brown.
4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And this offense is running away with this one. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 20.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Bengals on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Peterman. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
It's now.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Bengals nothing.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
That catch good for only a couple. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A 2-yard pickup.
From the gun on third down, Peterman. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, Peterman. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to J.J.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
A gain of 2.
To throw again is Peterman. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down. And that is incomplete.
Peterman's pass.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Makes the score Giants 42, Bengals 3.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a run with McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier. Cameron Hayward on the tackle. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, New York.
So, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.